Item number SCP-049. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-049 is to be contained in a secure holding cell in Research Sector Redacted. 049 is not to be removed from its cell unless approved by a Level 2 or higher personnel, before which 049 must be heavily sedated. Even so, at such times 049 is to be accompanied by 2 armed guards and guided by an iron collar secured to 2 iron poles, 2 meters in length, and held firmly by 2 Level 1 or higher personnel while in transit. Any experiments performed on 049 are to be conducted inside of specifically prepared rooms. 049's cell should be monitored at all times by security camera. Should any abnormal behavior occur, Dr. Redacted is to be alerted at once. Description: 049 is a humanoid in appearance, standing at 1.9 meters tall. However, the Foundation is currently incapable of studying its face and body more fully, as it is covered in what appears to be the garb of the traditional plague doctor from the 15th to 16th century Europe. This material is actually a part of 049's body, as microscopic and genetic testing show it to be similar in structure to muscle, although it feels much more like rough leather, and the mask much more like ceramic. It was originally discovered in Redacted England by local police. Mobile Task Force Redacted responded to a suspected outbreak of data expunged. All civilians within a 0.5-kilometer radius were given Class A amnesiacs as part of the initial containment procedure. At first, it was believed that 049 did not speak, although it seems to understand English perfectly well. It remains completely docile until it tries to perform surgery. 049's touch is invariably lethal to humans. After contact with 049's hands, the victim, hereafter referred to 049-2, suffers data expunged and dies within moments. 049 will then attempt to kill all humans it can see in a similar manner, supposedly to avoid interruption, before returning to -2. It produces a bag made of data expunged, containing scalpels, needle, thread, and several vials of an as yet unidentified substance from somewhere within its body. Research has been unable to locate these tools when inside 049 through X-ray and similar techniques, and begins dissecting -2, as well as inserting various chemicals into the body. After approximately 20 minutes, 049 will sew -2 back up and become docile once more. After a period of a few minutes, -2 will resume vital signs and appear to reanimate. However, -2 seems completely without higher brain functions and will wander aimlessly until it encounters another living human. At that point, -2's adrenaline and endorphin levels increase to approximately 300% as it attempts to kill and redacted any human beings it can find, before returning to its mindless state and wandering until it comes across more humans. At this stage, termination with extreme prejudice is allowed. Failure to enforce this protocol outside of testing scenarios is punishable by termination. Detailed autopsies of -2 have found several unusual substances, along with usual substances in large amounts, within the bodies, including data expunged. However, several have yet to be identified. Addendum A-1 SCP-049 spoke for the first time today, December 6, 2000 redacted, addressing Dr. Redacted. A full account of the conversation is attached. Interviewed SCP-049. Interviewer Dr. Redacted. Forward 049 randomly began speaking with no obvious provocation en route to a testing facility. Dr. Redacted was recording notes at the time on a handheld microphone. Irrelevant data has been omitted.
What is this place?
What? It's a laboratory.
A laboratory? It is quite marvelous. I find it no wonder I've seen so few victims of the disease in here.
Yes. You see, I'd thought you incapable of speech. I'm somewhat startled you, can.
Oh my, yes, good sir. I simply prefer not to. Most victims of the disease are quite melancholy and do not react at all well to conversation. I have seen you several times now, and have not detected the disease on you. Therefore, I assume you are also a doctor?
Yes, actually. Call me, but what disease are you talking about?
Why, good doctor, the great pestilence. What else?
Great pest. Oh, the plague. Should have seen that coming. But no one here is infected, I can assure you.
Oh, good doctor, I can assure you, the pestilence is here, and I can sense it. It is my duty to rid the world of it, and my cure is most effective.
Your cure. Your cure has cost us hundreds of lives. Your cure is faulty.
Good doctor, my cure is most effective.
SCP-049 then lapsed once again into silence, and no further attempts to make it speak were effective.